Okay, so I'm making another video for my car. It's actually kind of fun. I know why people do it now. It's quiet, self-contained, you know. So today's video, this video, you note the title. It might have been better called "Great Minds Think Alike." I don't know. I'm trying to come up with. I'm not one for snappy titles. But the other day, this happened like 3 days ago. My wife and I we're leaving Fred Meyer's in Soldotna, Alaska. Big grocery. If you don't know, it's a big grocery department store. And as we're leaving, we see this idiot on the road on the main highway, and he's doing that. I mean, it's not like it's that crowded or anything like that, but he's dodging cars and doing this thing. And he gets up, he pulls up right behind us, and then dodges to the next lane, and then cuts right in front of us just in time for the red light we were all stopping at. Big hurry to get to the light and stop, one of those kind of assholes. So we're in there, and I'm looking at this truck, and I don't know much about, I don't know about trucks, but it's extra high up, raised up, big tires, high raised with fancy crap all over it. And it pulls up in front of us, and you can see hanging from the trailer wall is this fake scrotum with this big yellow pair of balls in it, okay, hanging from it. So his truck has testicles. So anyway, so we're sitting there at the red light, and I looked over at my wife, and she's has that look that lets me know that she's repressing a smile. And I said, "What's funny?" Looked over at her and asked her what was funny, and she said, trying to think of her exact words. I don't know if I'm going to get them right, but she says, "That poor guy has such a tiny penis." And I started laughing because while I was just idly watching the truck in front of me, the thought in my head was, the song Smash Mouth song "Sorry About Your Penis" was going through my head, which essentially the same thing. So great minds do think alike. And I started laughing. She started laughing. And then she started, talking about how sad it is that these guys drive around with these trucks when all of the women she knows laugh at trucks like this, or laugh at big, when they see these. Women think they're funny because I'm assuming that the men driving them are driving them to impress somebody. There's the people who need to have a truck. Having a truck's a useful item, but then having a truck that you modify to make it bigger and tougher and all of this kind of thing. And I'm sure there's legitimate reasons for such things. I'm talking about people who don't seem to have any reason for such a thing. And the idea is, or according to my wife at least, and I don't know how true this is, but her theory is that these are they are trying to imply that they're more masculine, when in reality women are getting the message that they must be extremely emasculate to want to drive such a vehicle, and that her and her girlfriends think it's hilarious when they see guys in these trucks, especially when they're guys in these trucks are flirting or being and anyway, I just thought it was hilarious, and I'm going to end with after the quick version of that conversation. It continued on after we left, but I took I took a quick little video of the truck, so just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Anyway, that's all. So it again, kind of a pointless video, but have a few minutes of free time, and I will talk to you later. Bye.
Got you looking at yourself. I bet you got overhead cams, personalized plates and all. Your truck is probably 20 feet tall. I bet you say